We doing that next video.
We ain't talking about weed right now?
Not right now.
I want to talk about weed.
We're going to wait. We still finishing finishing this first video, or we going?
No, we're finishing the first video. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Because where we left off
could
at
edit
before
that
the
out.
camera rudely interrupted us because I have no storage. He's talking about how I feel like again, we have nothing against the gay community, but like I feel like we're seeing so much shit that's trying to force like kids to like. I seen something on Snapchat. They was like 10 reasons why you're probably secretly gay.
Yeah.
Like what? What
I'm
are
like,
you
girl,
talking
don't
about?
try to influence me nothing
Like,
else.
no,
Bro.
like
Don't try
I
to
believe what
influence
I believe. Let them fall into it
Shit's
naturally.
everywhere,
Like,
man.
if
I
that's
went
what
to
it
go buy
is,
a
that's what they're gonna
PlayStation
do.
game.
Then let it be how it's gonna be. You know,
I'm just a
don't
player
just try
of the
to
game.
force that on people.
Yeah, it was everywhere, man.
That was
I went to go
weird.
buy a
Like,
I went to go buy a PlayStation
What?
game. It was up on PlayStation Plus. Like, we support LGBTQ. I'm like, yeah, damn.
they got.
This shit's
It's a-
everywhere.
I heard they made a crosswalk, a rainbow crosswalk and shit, and then soon as a month was over, they made that shit back to normal. Like,
Bro, it's just it's a trend, man.
Kinda.
It makes money for a little bit, and it's like, all right, stop
That
pretending.
probably is why it's there, to make money. It wouldn't be there if it wasn't making money.
Normalize it for a bit, make a little bit of money, get it out of there.
Humans killing off humans. You think blacks or whites are gonna get killed off? You know what I mean? You know they're trying to kill off
like a race war or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't think
Like,
so.
you know how, like, we killed off, like, the, what's it called?
Native Americans?
No, Homo sapiens or whatever. Like,
Neanderthals?
yeah, Neanderthals or whatever. We killed them off. Like, what if, like, my people is next? Or, like, the North Koreans are next? Like, you know what I mean?
I don't think
Like, we're
I
at
don't
war.
feel like it because like think about Pittsburgh or the United States for an example. We're mixed up with so much shit.
I
Like
think we're too ahead for that.
like we
We're
fuck
too
with so many people's together. Like there's people that's still racist, of course, but like there's so many people that's like cool with different races.
Yeah, it's not like it's not so polarizing like before. Because before you got to think about it like this: white and black people were literally separated. You guys probably don't know about Red Summer, 1919. This is when black veterans came back after World War One, and like the white population of America kind of got like afraid of like, you know, because like these veterans are coming back, they kind of like expected more than just what they had before and shit. Like they wasn't gonna fuck around with the bullshit anymore, and just like we want some more money, we wanted jobs and shit. They got scared with that because like you got this whole population. Where does that stand for us? And that just led the niggas damn near almost ethnically cleansing fucking black people off the map, man. It's just shit like that. I just don't see something like that happening right now because I don't think black and white people are that polarized anymore. It's
Yeah.
like,
I maybe not black, white people. I see it happen. Like, like Hitler tried to kill off the Jews, like, not too long ago, bro. That was like 100, 200 years
there's
ago.
rumors going around saying
that was like it just became like 100 years ago.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen on
could easily
TikTok
see
that
someone go
like
out
I heard
next.
like China or whatever
Yeah, China,
they're
definitely
killing
Muslims.
Arabs or Muslims or something.
Yeah, the Uyghur population over in China.
See, bro?
That's
Trying to like,
that's
bro, that
probably-
shit still happens, bro. It's just because we're in the West. We're so far away. Like
The United States
like
didn't
an
know when
island.
they
we're
didn't
out-
know
we're
the
out
Jews was
way.
getting killed.
Swear, we are like in our own world, and that's a whole other world over there, bro.
Yeah, bro. This niggas literally being put in concentration camps and ethically cleansed because they don't want to become communists. You mean?
That's
we're
crazy.
seeing a lot of communist tendencies now in our media, in our government.
They are pushing us to a communist society, you know what I mean? But the rich are going to be rich, but everyone else is going to be like...
Hey, they're going to stay rich. It's not going to be like some Soviet Union type communism because we obviously know that doesn't work. Soviet Union isn't around anymore.
And we all think our own way. It's over for that.
I think it's going to be more of a corporate, it's just going to be more of a corporate based thing where these corporate, it's going to be like soft, I can't fucking say the word. It's going to be soft, like a soft dictatorship. Like they're going to use the media and they're going to use cancel culture and all these other things to kind of scare you into want to speak your true thoughts and how you really feel about things.
Yeah.
Just what we said about the LGBT, whatever, the LMNOP community,
Yeah.
saying stuff like that,
It gets you canceled.
it made it seem like it's such a bad thing to want to speak your opinion.
You think we could really outdo the government, though? Like, you know what I mean? If they're doing
What
wrong,
for,
you
though?
think we could outdo them? Because, like, we're supposed to, like, people have the power. Like, you know what I mean? We should be able to, like,
No.
control. Like, you don't think we got the power?
No.
Like,
we
if
don't
they was doing
we don't
something
all
wrong,
agree on the same
If
thing.
they was doing something wrong, we can't, like...
We can
agree.
call.
You know what I
I
mean?
feel like this could work if you call them out as a population and like, because then it's kind of like bad rep because other countries will look at it like, oh well, how do we interact with this country now? We know that they're doing stuff like this. Like I remember when, if y'all know who Ed Snowden is, when he leaked that the United States was like spying on people's phone calls
Snowden, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and like recording people, was like the camera on your phone right there is like recording you and shit.
Yeah.
When he leaked that the United States was doing and shit, like they was tapping in other countries, like phone towers, like Japan, their own allies and shit. Man, it's just like how far are we willing to go for that type of stuff?
So I want to hear this answer. Do you think we can control? Do you think we
No.
can? You don't think we control?
We're too random, bro. We all think different ways.
I don't even think we could really
we're
pick our
easy to
president.
control.
I don't think we could pick our president either. No
People
more,
are very
bro.
easy
You
to
know what I
control.
mean?
I just don't think
They
like.
say that shit's like rigged too.
People's very easy to control.
I don't know.
And keep you caught up with what's going on with social media. It's a bunch of nothing.
I just watched
Bullshit.
the Social Network with Mark Zuckerberg making Facebook. Man, that shit was crazy. Like he made like communities online. Like you know what I mean? He made a whole nother world online, like Facebook. Like I don't know, bro. That was a good movie. That was a good
They
movie.
just keep them distracted with all this meaningless nonsense while they kidnap hundreds of thousands of black children, just kids in general around the United States, and ship them off to these countries around the world so they can be
Selling
sold
them
into
and
sex
shit.
slavery and shit. Take their organs, their skin.
Man.
How you think the rich get that nice, smooth skin, baby?
I'm drinking
They don't
blood.
get it just from the cream. That's
Man.
from the
Drinking blood.
take them drinking blood and shit. Fucking Ellen DeGeneres. You see her, man. That bitch like a vampire, man.
You
Telling
really,
you.
y'all really think that's going on?
Yes,
I mean,
man.
it kind of makes sense too, bro. If you're drinking like human blood, it's probably the best drink for you, the most healthy. I think like kind of
I
has
do
logic
not.
to it. Like you know what I mean?
At least
so.
that's how they will put it in a way. Cause it's kind of I don't know, man. It's more of like a it's like I said, like it's more like that spiritual type. I don't know, man. It's a weird shit.
No, I feel like it does have logic though. Like you know what I mean? You're drinking blood, you're probably gonna have like better blood or more. Like I don't know. I think there's logic to it. Like you know.
I don't know. I just don't see that happening. Like I feel like I can't
Yeah,
imagine
no,
wanting to be rich someday and then all of a sudden start drinking blood. It'll be what?
Make you healthy.
You know about the dude? I forget. Bohemian Grove, like all them rich elites, like where they meet up, like a few times a year in a secret place over in like I think it's the West Coast somewhere, like we're in the mountains somewhere, and they meet up in this place and they talk about the future of the United States, the plans and shit. And they do like a weird like ritual around this fucking giant owl statue. It's fucking I don't know what the fuck.
No, with it. Shit, hopefully I'm a part of that one day. I'll be saying good. I won't put no bad ideas out there.
I mean, that's what they tend to think. Like when people be like, "Oh, I don't think Jay-Z's in that shit." I don't think he's in the Illuminati. I think they make so much money. It gets to a point where like if you want to,
He controls
if
a
you,
lot.
yeah, you're already controlled anyway when you're using their money.
Yeah.
This is their currency. Money literally has no fucking value.
That's
nothing.
why when Bitcoin comes, Bitcoin is a threat to the United States. You know what I mean? Like it's a power. They won't control our money no more.
Yeah, corporations want that shit because then they can control the money. They can see how much money you have.
Yeah. They're not gonna be able to control us no more if they don't control our money. They don't control Bitcoin. Well, at least that's what they're saying. Like no one knows who really owns what Bitcoin. I think it's China though. China owns Bitcoin, and they will own our money, and then they will control us. That's what I think.
I never thought of anything that big for real.
Because the guy who really made it is like, no one knows who made Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? No one. And the whole, like, well, someone probably know, but.
Yeah, it seems like you're trying to get to that point where it's not going to be really a currency thing anymore. Cause I feel like that's just more a control of wealth. Like they want to be able to control your finances, control how, like they want everything to be in a system. So it gets to a point where they can deny you certain services if you refuse to get with the program. It's like, well, you can literally don't get with the program. It's like, well, we don't have to give you your health care. We don't have to pay for your child's services. We don't got to pay for none of that.
I don't got health insurance right now. That's why I couldn't go to the doctor to get my poison ivy fixed.
Yeah.
Tough.
That's crazy. Like,
Tough.
Yeah, that COVID stuff really.
that's
that
crazy
hit a
as
lot of
hell.
people in health
Like,
insurance
you need this, that, and the third just
To get healthy.
To get healthy.
especially in the United
It
States.
costs to
where,
live and it costs to die.
especially in the United States where the technology.
You die, we need to pay for that casket. You need to do this, that, and the third. While you're alive, you need to pay taxes while
Your
you live
debt,
here.
if you that debt don't go away. It goes to your family. I
You're
heard.
just cattle, man. You're just making money for the states. Then when you die, they get that money.
What
back.
do they even need money for? That was what pisses me off, bro. Like y'all
They don't need
control.
money.
Like what do we? Why is money a thing?
They don't need money. We need money.
They don't need money.
To show
But
some
why are they
value.
taking some of our shit? Like what do they need money from us?
They already have the real resource. The real resources.
No,
The
actually,
gold,
that doesn't make sense.
The gold, the fucking like the
Think
real
about the
shit,
quality of life, like the islands
the
people were
land,
building.
the gold, the fucking
boats,
food. They own all the real
food.
resources. Fucking money is just a distraction for us to look at and be like, oh, we got something that they have.
Yeah.
Man, this is real rich people. I think you got Bill Gates walking around and shit that's worth like $2. I think he already seen the light. He already seen what the Masons got to offer. He doesn't give a fuck about what we got going. That's why he's talking about blocking out the sun with dust and shit.
What the
Like,
hell?
I need the sun, buddy.
Yeah,
I need the
like,
sun, buddy.
Just because you don't like the world, then you can
Yeah,
change
nigga,
it.
yeah, because
mean
you
you
can go to the
should.
moon and shit and literally be that close to the sun. You see, hear about Jeff Bezos, nigga, about to go. They about to be gone, bro.
What if our like grandsons go to live on Mars and shit?
I feel like that's how it's gonna be. If he can keep our shit together and that.
I don't know
each
why
other.
people want to live on that planet. It's just-
No, I feel like eventually we're gonna overpopulate this.
People just
planet,
want to go
right?
to space, but I understand that. But Mars, I don't know. Our planet's hard. Like, it's literally
We got
perfect.
water. They don't got water. Like water is the craziest thing in the whole.
What
entire
animals is out
existence.
there? What are y'all eating?
The only reason they'll go to Mars if it's just like a commercial interest. Like if they can find some reason to make money off of it, they'll do it. Like they're trying to turn space travel into like a tourist attraction now
What the hell?
for like the rich and
You
shit.
think it's safe then? Would you go to space?
Bro, they got the technology they got going on now. They've been but the stuff that they're showing us now is shit they were using on the Soviets back then. They're just now declassifying shit and showing us. That's why they hit us with the UFO shit right in the middle of the COVID. Okay, it's like, oh, stop with them now. Stop with them now. I'm not gonna notice. Like, sir, you sure? It's like, nigga, shh, do it. It's like, nigga, no one gave a fuck.
No one did, yo.
I'd rather live
Aliens
on-
are real.
I'd
I
rather
ain't
live
seen
on the
nothing
moon,
about it, yo.
the moon than Mars. It's closer to home.
Huh?
Saying I'd rather live on the moon.
The moon?
Mars is too far. I could get back to the moon.
I
could get back in like a day. Don't it take like years to get to
That's
Mars?
gonna be in
Take-
STS, space food, and vegetables. That's
And
ass.
vegetables.
Like,
You
I,
gotta
Did they
think
ever
about it,
try
'cause
to
it
plan
takes
on
longer to
the
get
moon?
those type of food. It would take longer to like get those foods out to you.
honest.
So-
As soon
Did
as
they
something
ever try to,
breaks,
like-
y'all's fucked.
You think they ever try to like plan on the moon? Why didn't like we ever try to go to the moon? Why are we going all the way to Mars?
The people say we ain't going to the moon. We ain't go to the moon again because last time we went there was aliens on there and they told us not to come back.
Jeremy Bonds.
But that's just a
No, I heard that.
conspiracy
I
theory.
heard that.
If you like to have your tinfoil hat on.
Tell me what y'all think about the flat
Tell me,
Earth
I don't
theory,
know.
man. Tell me now.
Nah, bro.
That shit. If you really believe that, I want you to hear me now. You're borderline retarded.
Borderline retarded.
There's no reason.
Are you borderline or you
as a
just
full-grown
Kyrie Irving.
as a full-grown Homo sapien that you should believe that the Earth is flat, but you know that Mars is a sphere. You know that the moon is a sphere, the sun is a sphere, but Earth is flat. Really?
Maybe trying to say the Bible says four corners of the earth. Corners, he said only flat surfaces have corners, but still continue to show a disc. A disc don't have corners either. What are y'all talking
You're
about?
supposed to eat 2,000 calories a day. You're supposed to literally just eat 2,000 calories a day. It's not meant to be literal. Dickheads.
Like, come on,
People know what it means. They just like to
They just-
like to act like they don't know so they can say they don't look stupid. It's like, oh, come on, man. You know that's not. The Earth is flat.
The earth is flat. I
They
guess
just
we just live on
talk.
plates.
Yeah.
People just like talking.
That's true.
People talk. Look, we like
That's what
talking.
the internet does. It gives people a community to come around and all agree on a stupid thing. When before they went ahead, they would have just been alone in their bubble. And now they had the chance to come together and express these dumb ideas. to the
And then
world.
just like completely just put hate on people who think different. Like,
Yeah.
what? You
Hopefully
think
you
the earth
can
is
fuck
round?
with
You're
us.
slow. Dang, I gotta
Hopefully
be
you
slow
like
because I
our
think the earth is
ideas.
round like everybody else.
Like and subscribe if you fuck with us.
Yeah, for real, man.
Real stuff, man. We're gonna be talking about a lot of
I
different
know it's
things.
starting kind of rough right now, but you're going to be able to see the growth. You're going to
We'll
see the
see.
growth.
You should see our setup right now. Our setup's gonna be crazy in 2 months.
Why?
Crazy. Microphones, actual chair around a table, some guests, some co-stars. Gonna be official.
Good
That'd
stars.
be nice. We probably get Lee Ratchet on here and even talk to him for real.
No,
That'd be hard as hell.
I'm scared of him, bro.
You scared of him? I feel like he's like probably the coolest dude.
You better not.
Like,
Never mind. I'm not even speaking on it.
like,
Keep
bro,
it
I feel
going.
like he's probably the coolest dude for real. Like everything he posts just seems so relatable.
You just gotta remember people with people, man.
I be in his DMs trying to work with him, but he'll never try to work with me. One day you'll work with me.
You be seeing people blow up. They seem larger in life on like the social media shit, but then you meet them in real life. It's like,
He's a human. He's a human.
Human, like
He ain't
everybody else.
alien.
Like everybody's human.
And you know, but yeah, if you mess with us, like you said, man, make sure that like button, subscribe, share, check out our social medias. We're gonna have all that stuff down in the description.
Merch,
Yeah,
maybe.
man.
Try to get the merch out fast
I'm
as
not gonna
possible.
say, merch and all that. I'm not gonna say a name because we ain't really the
Merch already.
Yeah, merch already with no name.
Merch, you know.
But this is our
got a
first
name.
video, you know what I'm saying? We are going to grow. We're going to get a lot better. This is just a broad topic. Our other videos probably have better topics. And
Yeah.
we're just talking. Just intro.
You know, just letting y'all know what we thinking. You feel me? Who we are. What's running? How we perceive
We
life.
didn't even introduce ourselves. That is kind of lame.
I mean,
You can introduce yourself now.
yeah.
Introduce
It's never too late, you know.
Or do you want to use?
All right, I'm Brandon.
Your name?
My name is
Alright.
Brandon Richard Woods. You know what I'm saying? B Woods. AKA B Woods. Go cop the B Woods merch.
I'm
Subscribe to
so
B
weak.
Woods. You know what I'm saying?
Cop that. It's fire.
Get that shit. That's drip.
Keyshawn, bro.
I'm Mook. Mook Reddix, you already know. Or
Let's
you
go.
don't already know, but now you know. You feel me?
Subscribe to Watch People on the YouTube, man.
He's cracking. You know what I'm saying? We're all joining. We're going to grow together.
You feel
Yeah.
me? You're gonna see us a lot more. You're gonna realize like we're probably wondering the same shit you're wondering.
Yeah, bro. Don't be afraid to talk about shit, man.
Right.
Don't let the news tell you that you're not allowed to talk about certain topics. We live in a country like this for a reason.
You feel
I'm
me?
allowed to say fuck the president without getting stoned to death.
My nigga,
You
like,
are-
Talk about whatever you want.
You are lucky.
And creator taking your head off.
Freedom of speech, but that doesn't mean freedom of consequence either. You're going,
Yeah.
you know, there's, you know,
you know, watch
Right.
what you feel me?
Comment some ideas you want us to talk
yeah, some
about.
topics, man.
Alright,
We'll see you next
Go
time.
do that.
Peace.
See ya.
I got poison ivy still.